Welcome to Module 2.8. In this lecture video, I'm going to show you how to compare fractions, and I'm going to go right ahead and do finding the average of a set of fractions. So let's comparing fractions first. So the more proper way to compare fractions, if you cannot tell who is larger, who is smaller, we will actually find the least common denominators between the fraction you're comparing, change, change each fraction into an equivalent fraction with that new denominator, and then compare the numerators. So use this technique if you cannot tell which fraction is larger than the other. Generally speaking, though, the larger the denominator, the smaller the fraction is. But sometimes a problem like this one where both fraction is kind of close compare its numerator and denominator, so it's kind of difficult to tell. So let me show you. So which fraction is bigger? So what we're gonna do is find the LCD between the two fractions. So the LCD between 3 and 5 is 15. So let's find its equivalent fraction. So for the first denominator to become the new LCD, it got to times by 5. So my numerator times by 5 is 10. All right. The second denominator to become, for the second denominator to become the new LCD, need to times by 3. So my numerator times 3, that's a 9. So 10 is bigger than 9. So that is saying the 2/3 is going to be greater than the 3/5. All right. So which fraction is larger? The 2/3 is larger. All right. How much larger? How much larger is the larger fraction? So that means I need to subtract the 2. That's basically the idea. Since I already find its equivalent fraction being 10/15 and 9/15, then now if I just subtract them, how much larger is a 2/3 as compared to 3/5? It's only 1/20, 1/15 larger. Okay, so that would be the answer. Now we done finding average before in module 1. So here we're just gonna do exactly the same thing, just using mixed numbers here. So an athlete is logging practice time for 3 weeks. If the athlete practiced 4 and 1/6 hour the first week, 2 and 3/7 hour the second week, and 4 and 1/3 hours the third week, what is average weekly practice time? Well, a solution is a mixed number or a fraction. So I can have either answers, fraction or mixed number answers. That will be fine. So basically the idea is to add them up first and then divided by 3 because it's 3 weeks. So let's see what the LCD is between 6, 7, and 3. So as you can tell, as you can see, the LCD between 6 and 3 is 6. Between 6 and 7, it got to be 42. So the overall LCD is 42. So now let's find its equivalent fraction. So 6 become the new 42 times by 7. So numerator times by 7, which is 7. 7 going to 42 6 times. Numerator times by 6 is 18. 3 going to 42 about 12 times. Or 14 times. 14 times, excuse me. So my numerator times by 14, which is 1 times 14 is 14. All right, so let's add up the fraction part real quick. 18 plus 14 normally is already 32 plus 7, which is 39. So the fraction part is 39/42. 4 plus 4 plus 2 is 10. So this is 10 and 39/42. All right, so once I add them all up, the next thing I do is divide it by so many I added, which is 3. But before I'm going to convert my mixed number answer from the adding into an improper fraction, I'm going to go ahead and reduce this. So keep my number kind of small because I'm still within one term here, so I can reduce them by 3, which is give me 13 over 14. That will divide it by 3. All right, division of mixed number. First thing we do is convert into improper fraction. So 14 times 10 is 140 plus 13, which is giving 153. Divided by 3 over 1, division of a fraction means times the reciprocal, which is 1/3. It just happened though, the 153 on top and the 3 in the bottom can be reduced into 1 and 51. Right, 3 going to 15 5 times, 3 going to 3 1 time. So my final answer, 51 over 14. Okay, I can write this for answer, or I can convert it into an mixed number. About maybe 3 times, because 3 times will be about 42. Right, 14 times 3 is 42. Subtract. 11 minus 2 is 9, so that will be 3 and 9 over 14. That will be the answer. All right, so in this video, when we compared fractions, find the LCD first and find its equivalent fraction and compare the numerator. When it comes to finding average of a set of fractions, we will again add them all up and then divide it by so many we add. All right, that will conclude this quick lecture video. Thank you for watching.